So hello and welcome to another episode of The Director Talks, where I discuss my latest film, which is The Girl in the Mirror. And during the episode we talk about where the idea comes from, what worked and what didn't, and what I will try to add is what I learned from the film and my favourite moments from it. So where did the idea come from? It came from a Doctor Who novel that I'd read, years ago, and obviously a Doctor Who novel written by Justin Richards, which is ironic, really. And it's the idea that's always stuck with me is having a mirror and looking at your reflection, and there's a whole world beyond the surface of the glass and in a whole reflective dimension. And that's always stuck with me. So, I've always kind of wanted to delve into that. And that's where the idea came from, is a world beyond the mirror. And that's that. What didn't work with this film? Well, I watched it back, and there's nothing inherently wrong with it, but overall, I feel that there's times where it can be slow. The pacing, it's a film where you've kind of got to be part of it. You've got to stick with it, and eventually the story gets going. And yeah, I think what didn't work is probably the script. Simple as that. I think there's times where the script felt slow and lacking, and story-wise. And I hold my hands up because I'm working within the remits of what I can do, not what I want to do. So this script it was serving a purpose. But what did I learn from this film? Well, that I was trying out a new directing technique, and I gave too much creative freedom to the actor, which there's no slate on Arwindale, because she put an amazing performance in. She was one of the best actors that I've worked with so far. But I gave too much creative freedom on set, and unfortunately that gave no narrative direction. And there's times where you can feel it. So I've learned where to keep my vision in mind, but still trying to give the freedom creatively to the actors. My favourite moment of the film was the scene where the reflection and Iris are on the bridge, and the reflection's really heartfelt, telling Iris about dreaming of what it feels like to be a real human being, and really, really thirsting after that. But overall, there's improvements that could be made. Sound design continuity is a bit of a struggle, and there's a moment at the end which I've only just discovered. It should be there, but overall, it's a film that was a learning curve.